My name is Annette Cannon, and I'm the special master assigned to hear your case today. I'm going to briefly explain the procedure for those who've never been here before. You have been cited with a violation, and you have time to correct the violation. The city has chosen to proceed with this hearing for the purpose of obtaining a finding of noncompliance, which can later be used as subsequent hearing for the purpose of being deemed a repeat violation. The hearing is public, recorded, and all testimony is taken under oath. Although the formal rules of evidence do not apply, fundamental due process is observed. If you're admitting the violation, please advise me and come to the podium. You need to tell me how much time you need to correct the violation. The city will also give me an estimate. Based on what you both say, I will give you reasonable time to correct the violation. If you're contesting the violation, the city must prove through clear and convincing evidence the violation has occurred and/or the violation is in existence. This is done through testimony of the inspector or the custodian of records. The inspector is not available to testify, and the exhibits are introduced by the city. If you're refuting the violation, you're expected to give testimony as to why there is no violation. After I've heard both sides, I'll render a decision based on the evidence and testimony before me. If I find there isn't a violation, I'll dismiss the case. If I find that there is a violation, I'll give you reasonable time to correct the violation before a fine begins to run. I have authority to impose fines up to $1,000 per day for a first violation. If you're a repeat offender, I have authority to impose fines up to $5,000 per day for violation. There's also an administrative fee of $100, which is assessed by me unless I waive it. When you come to the podium, please state your name, your relationship with the property owner, and if you have authority to proceed on behalf of the property owner. At this time, I ask the clerk to swear in all the witnesses.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You may be seated.
I wish you
I
went.
don't know. Does Jimmy know? Do you know who that gal went?
The one for 612th Street? Oh, okay. All right, so 612th Street, SMA 2018-01572. Let's come back up.
Your Honor, everything was done.
Jim McMillan, City Miami Beach Finance Department. Fire did approve the BTR. Shows they able to get it immediately.
Okay, great. I'll go ahead and grant the appeal, dismiss the case, and return the court class then. Case is dismissed.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank
Have
you,
a
Honor.
wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Marta Pantellides. Pantellides. And Marta without an H. Thank you. 305 742 5310. Thank you so much. No, I thank you all. Your Honor, have a good day. Thank you very much.
Page 5, top 1, SMA 19, 1864 for 641 Meridian Ave.
Hi,
Please state your name for the record.
Georgina Ferrer.
And what's your relation to the violation?
The owner is my father, Jose Cabrera. I'm his court-appointed legal guardian. He had a stroke. And the violation has already been corrected.
Okay, let me have the city explain the violation.
Doreen Grant, Code Compliance Officer, City of Miami Beach. I am the custodian of case file number CC 2018-06732, issued on 12/18/2018 by CCO Jarquin for the property located at 641 Meridian Avenue for an expired BTR. This is a violation of section 102-377. Upon research of the city record, the violator did not have an active BTR on the date of the violation and has now obtained one since February 28, 2019.
Okay, so at this time, she doesn't have a BTR still?
She does.
She received it.
I
When
do.
was it?
We obtained it February 28th, 2019.
I didn't get anything with Mr. Joaquin. I sent him an email, and he said that the reason I didn't get anything was because they were backlogged, because I said if I would have gotten the notice that it was because of my father, I said I would have done it immediately, which I did, and he said he was backlogged. I have an email to prove that.
he has an email, and he said he was gonna send it here or to you guys. I can read it to you.
Who sent that email?
He, his email back to me was, said, "Thank you for your email regarding this matter. The violation was written December 20, be mailed right away due to our administrative staff having some issues and being backed up." And then that was it. And then I said, how come I never received it before? Because it's always been paid and this, and that's when he said, you can appeal it. And that's because I did it literally like right after he sent me.
There was a 2-month delay, though. The BTR violation was December 18th. You didn't get it
Right.
until February 20th. Why?
Because I didn't, that's why he answered. I said, why didn't I? My email to him was, why didn't I get it?
You never got the notice of violation, is what you're saying? You never-
Right, exactly. And his email to me, and he said he was going to forward it, was that. His answer to that, I was like, why didn't I get the notice? And he
did you
said, thank you
receive
for
the
your email
notice?
regarding this matter. That was in February 27th. The violation was written in December 2018, but was not mailed out right away due to our administrative staff having some issues and being backed up.
Hold on one second.
And that is from Mr. Jordine Joaquin.
You want to show that to them?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the date, that's him, and that's him answering my email. Because I literally, the minute I got it, I'm like, I'm getting it.
So when did you
He said
finally?
he was sending it to you guys. He said he was gonna send it, and because I'm like, why did I get it 2 months later?
When did you finally receive it, Ms. Ferrer?
Literally, that's when I got that letter. I got the violation, like I have it already. I sent him a copy of it.
Confusing the BTR and the business tax receipts.
No, all of them are done. That one, and then I also send him a picture. I'm sorry, I send him a picture of everything.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah, I literally have a picture, and that's why he said, thank you, and you can appeal it. I can't have anything to do with it, blah, blah, blah. I already, blah. Yeah,
Even though the violation was issued December, Ryan Thomas, Cook Compliance Administrator, City of Miami Beach, even though the violation was issued in December, the certified mail was actually received February 21st, 2019.
and then I had, I think, like 10
And
days
she
to do it. I did it right
obtained
away.
February 28th. So within 7 days, she
Yeah.
obtained it from actual receipt of the violation.
Yes.
Okay, so you know in the future, you need to get this by September 30th. You can't wait to get.
No,
a
now I
notice
know.
of-
Yes.
I mean, and that's part of the problem. I mean,
Right.
I don't know why it lapsed. I mean,
Because of my father's stroke, like I had because there's 3 of them, so the other 2, they were, I think they're in May, so now it's due now. But then because of my father's stroke, where that one was going was to the building that he owns, that he doesn't live there. So I wasn't getting it. The other 2, I changed everything to my address so I can get everything and pay it. That's why.
Okay, so now you know for the future you need to be on top of it.
Yes, I think the young lady there told me that.
Okay, so I'm going to grant the appeal and dismiss the case, return the court cost then.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Georgina Ferreira. Thank you. Yes, I'm his.
Page 3, second 1, SMA 19, 1796 for 1100 West Avenue.
7821. Thank you. Thank you.
Better, thanks. Appreciate it. If Cindy's asking, yeah. Good morning, Your Honor. James Rowe with Green Spoon Martyr. Here on behalf of the permit holder in this case. Your Honor, I have a procedural due process item to raise before we start.
Sure.
This violation, the violation at issue here was issued on December 31st, 2018 to 1100 West Condo Association, Inc. But this is for a violation of a special event permit, and the special event permit is issued to 1100 West Investments LLC, DBA Mondrian South Beach, who was the permit holder, the owner of the parcel at issue, and the licensee in all other regards. So we'd ask that the case be dismissed on that basis because the violation is issued to the wrong entity, so there was no notice here. I have a copy of the special event permit that I could provide with the code and
City of Miami Beach Co-Compliance Officer Mindy Blanco. On December 31st, 2018, I'm the custodian of record for the issuing officer, and on that evening, he inspected the Mondrian Hotel in reference to the pool sidebar, which is located on the south side of the pool area. The violation was issued to the condominium association because of the common areas for the location of the side pool bar.
Judge, I'll object to the city using a reading of records rather than having the issuing officer here.
I have no problem with her reading into the record. If there's questions regarding it and she can't answer it, then there'll be an issue. But let me just have her read understand what the issue is.
Okay, I'm going to read from the issuing officer. An inspection prompted a noise detail for 1100 West Avenue, Mondrian Hotel. New Year's Eve party revealed the business not following the conditions of the special event permit. While inside the Mondrian Hotel, I observed the round poolside bar. The poolside bar is located on the south side of the pool area. At the time of inspection, 10:45, I observed the poolside bar start operating. The special event permit states that the poolside bar must close at 8 p.m. I spoke to the security manager, Daniel Romero, and advised him that the notice of violation would be issued for not following the conditions of the special event permit. This was stated to Mr. Romero after second observation of the poolside bar, stating the operation at 11:25 p.m. So this is the information that I have in reference for this case, and we issued it according to the common areas, which is why I went to 1100 West Avenue, which is what states on property appraiser as the issuing property.
Okay, Mr.
Just observe any objections or cross there, just to repoint that the permit is issued to 1100 West Investments LLC, who's a permittee in this case. Certainly, city had notice of that. That was the entity the permit was issued to, and they're the entity with dominion and control over that area.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. The violation should have been given to the person who took out the permit and not the condominium association, or at least it should have been given to both of them, but it was not given to the person who took out the permit, which it should have happened because they were responsible for the area at that time. So I'm going to grant the appeal and deny and dismiss the case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Page 3, the third and fourth one, SMA 19, 1798, and SMA 19, 1799, both for 1106 Normandy Drive.
Good morning, Honor.
Please state your name for the record.
Sorry. My name is Kei Yin. The address is 1106 Normandy Drive.
You're the owner of the spa?
That's correct.
Want to explain the violation?
All right. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Code of Compliance Officer Gaspar Rodriguez with the City of Miami Beach. The first case I'm going to go ahead and go with, it's SMA 2019-01798, which is in reference to violation ZV 2019-02340, violation of section 138-132, temporary signs and general requirements. The sign area of the window sign shall not exceed 10% of the total window area. They were cited on January 3rd, 2019. They appealed it on January 8th, 2019, and they were in compliance as of February 20th, 2019.
Okay, so they're in compliance?
Yes,
Okay, so
I did a site inspection a few days ago, and they still remain in compliance.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and grant the appeal on this one and dismiss the case.
All right.
Okay.
Next case for the same address is SMA 2019-01799. This is a reference to City Code violation 2019-06771. They were cited on the same day, January 3rd, 2019. They appealed it on January 8th, 2019. And upon the research for the city records, the violator did not have an active BTR on the day of the violation, and they obtained their BTR on January 11th, 2019.
All right, I'll go ahead. Did you want to answer that, Ms. McMillan?
They actually came in right after the violation. They had to resolve one open violation, which was scheduling the sign case that you heard. As a result, they paid and received it right away.
Okay, I'm going to grant the appeal, dismiss the case, return the court costs as well.
Cool. That's it?
Look good.
All right, thank you.
Page 2, bottom 1, SMA 19-1792 for 6886 Breast. I can't pronounce this. Esperlande.
Res Esplanade, I've never heard of it. No.
6886. Esplanade Drive. Gospel. Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Ricardo Montijo from Rickman Construction, contractor in record for the property.
Ricardo,
Montijo? Yes.
so are you Rickmon Group LLC? Is that who you are?
That's correct.
Okay. Want to explain the violation?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Code of Compliance Officer Gaspar Rodriguez with the City of Miami Beach. This is a reference to SMA 2019-01792 for sanitation violation ending in 2018-07569. This is in reference to two violations. First one is Section 90-81, overflowing roll-offs and portable containers. And next one is for under Section 90-101, removal of garbage, trash, and other items. The property was cited on December 17th, 2018. They were in compliance December 19th, 2018, and they appealed the case on January 3rd, 2019.
Are there pictures that you want to present?
Excuse me?
Do you want to present any pictures or anything?
Picture, yes.
Is this a drive-by inspection or is it a complaint?
It came in via complaint. The first one, the Section 90-281 for the overflowing roll-off and portable containers, that brings a fine of $350 for the first offense. And Section 90-101, removal of garbage and trash and other items, is a $100 fine for the first offense.
Well, obviously you guys were guilty, but you went into compliance rather quickly, it seems, within 2 days, right? You didn't, they did it themselves, there was.
Yeah, they complied. We went ahead and posted the violation on the 18th, and then we were able to make contact with him within the next day. So he says he was gonna go ahead and take care of it. We went out there the next day. He said he did what he said, and he was in compliance as of the 19th.
Okay, and you're still working on that property?
Yes, ma'am. We have still open permit and another process number.
Okay, so now you know not to let this happen again?
Yes, effectively, it's a situation. I take care with my employees later.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and grant the appeal and dismiss the case, okay?
Thank you very much.
Page 2, second one, SMA 19-1790 for 1006 8th Street.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matt Geimer, Geimer, on behalf of the owner.
Henry Castillo, City of Miami Beach Code Compliance. This violation was issued for failing to obtain having a BTR. City research shows that on the date the violation was issued, 12/18/19, a violation, the property did not have a BTR, and the BTR was obtained on April 2nd, 2019.
The violation was issued November 9th, 2018, right? Is that what you said?
I think December 9th.
I'm looking at the violation I'm looking at says November 9th.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Why did it take so long? It took 4 months to get into compliance, or 5 months?
Well, Your Honor, this is one of many where we had all the properties were looped into one. Jefferson of South Beach LLC was also attached to several other properties, and this is one of the ones we've had all the fines that we had to get cleared up and then treat each property separately. So along with this one, along with what we did with the other ones, it just take longer to get everything separated, mitigate all the fines, and get it done. But we worked diligently to get it done as soon as possible.
You guys, the violation that's been given to me is not a BTR violation that's in my file. I don't know what's going on here. That's why it's November 9th. Maybe, the one I said says, no person, agent, and representative remove, effectively destroy, this handwriting is horrible. Tree situated on any property without first obtaining a tree work permit. So the violation I'm looking at is different than, unless it was put on the wrong file, and that's why I said November. You want to?
No, this is a BTR violation.
Not the file that was given to me. You guys want to present with me with a notice? Do you have a violation?
Page 8?
I thought you just gave me Jefferson. Are we doing Jefferson and South Beach?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
1006 8th Street.
Yeah, that's when I'm looking at that in my docket, but I have the wrong violation in my file.
Okay.
Jefferson's.
This is what was, I didn't accept this, number one, but this is what was given to me.
Okay, whoever prepared it, it's the wrong. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's a BTR violation. It's fine. It's okay. Mr. McMillan, do you want to explain it to me? That's fine.
Jim McMillan, City of Miami Beach Finance Department. We're working on a portfolio of about 27 buildings?
28 properties, yes.
28 properties. Many of the properties have the owner's name for each unit, each building. So because he has the same name, 4, 5, 6 buildings were tied in. 5 of them could have been good. 1 of them may have had open violation, and they weren't able to complete the process because it had the same name.
Okay.
Under consideration, what prevented many of these were probably close to 75 city bills between the properties. So instead of attaching each of them to the individual cases, we did a global program.
So everything is.
They came in, they paid every pending city bill that allowed these BTRs to start getting in, but he had to meet with the city attorney, myself, sanitation
Code enforcement,
department,
yeah,
code enforcement.
sanitation.
So
Okay.
once they got the violations, they worked to resolve everything, and there's only a couple left.
Okay, great. Well then, with that in mind, I'm going to grant the appeal, dismiss the case, and return the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
Thank you, Judge.
One?
Page 2, first one, SMA 19-1789 for 1510 Cleveland Road.
Yeah, you could see that was wrong, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm reading.
Good morning, Your
Hi,
Honor.
good morning. Please state your name for the record.
Roni Mualim.
Are you the owner of the property?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. The City of Miami Beach Code Compliance Officer. City of Miami Beach Code Compliance Officer Gaspar Rodriguez. I'm the custodian of records. This is in reference to City Code Violation 2018-0552, in reference to sections 46-58 and 46-59, removing trees without a permit.
Okay, I have the wrong. I don't know who's doing this, but I have a BTR issue in my. I don't have the permit. I don't have the violation. Whoever's preparing these are wrong. I need the violation. No, that's a BTR. Maybe they were switched out. Who prepares these files? Yeah. Yeah. Last one was 1006 8th Street, Jefferson, South Beach.
That one is this one is that.
Well, let me just pull it out. I don't. Who prepares these files? This goes with this. This is what I need for now, though. Oh, okay. Good. Okay, here we go. Let's start again.
All right. So, violation was issued on November 9th. It was posted. It was later mailed out on the 26th of November. It came back, returned to sender, unclaimed on January 2nd, and the case was appealed January 2nd.
But it was posted, you said?
Yes. The city is looking to dismiss the case. I have an email from, for the record, I have an email from Manny Sanchez, Forestry Field Inspector for the Environment and Sustainability Department. This email was sent yesterday. And it's in reference to the 2 palm trees were in imminent hazard to the property due to the hurricane, and therefore did not need a tree removal permit, although urban forestry should have been cited. It should have been contacted.
Okay, then I'm going to grant the appeal, dismiss the case, return the court costs. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Page 4, top 1, SMA 19, 1803 for 7334 Harding Avenue.
That's okay. It's just,
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Mario Gutierrez. I'm a member of the board at 7334 Harding Avenue condominium, which is a small 14-unit condominium. I have with me Marilena Negrin, the property manager.
okay.
And we received a violation because failure to have the BTR.
Yeah.
We immediately came to the city and tried to resolve the problem, and here we are.
Okay, thank you.
Henry Castillo, City of Miami Beach, code compliance. Yes, this violation is for failing to have a BTR on the date the property was cited, which was on January 2nd, 2019. And as of now, I don't have an active BTR in my system. Do you have a BTR?
We have applied for it, and it's in the transition of having different departments approve. As of yesterday, they told me it was in building.
I think they need to check, make sure we have the smoke detectors,
You know,
which
the
we do
different
have.
inspections.
Okay, I can't waive your fine because you're not in compliance.
Grisela Contreras, City of Miami Beach Code Compliance. The city's requesting a continuance. I was just told by Jimmy that there's an issue with the parcels and we have to. Oh.
Okay, that's fine. Let me reset it for June 13th then.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's fine.
Disregard.
But for the record, we have applied for the.
Okay, I can't though dismiss it because you're not in compliance.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm going to reset it for June 13th, so
Thank you.
make sure that you're in compliance by June 13th.
very good.
Thank
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Page 4, third 1, SMA 19, 1834 for 2655 Collins Avenue.
Angela, property manager for Mirasol Ocean Towers.
Wait, what is your full name? What is your name? I didn't hear you.
Angela Panzardi.
Okay.
City of Miami Beach Co-Compliance Officer Mindy Blanco. On the date of February 2nd, 2019, CCO Pena, I'm going to be acting as the custodian of record for the case. This is a BTR case that was issued. The property did not have a BTR at the time of inspection, and as of this point of this date of May 9th, they still do not have a BTR.
We have applied. We're in the same process. And
Okay.
also
What is taking so long? We're 3 months.
inspections. And this has been self-managed. Castle just took over, so this is all new to us as well.
Okay, I can continue it then. I can't waive a fine if you're not in compliance.
2655, fail.
Jim McMillan, City of Miami Beach Finance Department. The last BTR they had was for 16-17. They don't have 17-18, they don't have 18-19. They need to pay for it and complete the process. They owe
Okay.
$747.
You know what? The fact that you guys are out of compliance for 3 years, I'm denying the appeal then. I know you may be the new property manager or you're working on it, but 2 years of not being in compliance is not acceptable. So I'm denying the appeal. It's a $1,000 fine. How much time do you guys need to pay?
As long as you can give us.
Oh, okay. How about September 9th, 120 days?
Thank you.
Thank you, Honor.
SMA 19, 1820, page 4, second one, SMA 19, 1825 for 970 West 48th Street.
No, we were not. Sure. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, good
Please
morning,
say your name
Your
for the
Honor.
record.
My name is Willem Smith and my wife Kirsten Smith.
My name is Andrew Chung, Co-Compliance Officer for City of Miami Beach. This violation was issued on 12/11/2018 for Section 46-67 for the removal of 3 trees without a permit.
Do you have pictures you want to present?
I have pictures here, but what the picture shows where the trees should have been, and they're not there anymore.
Oh.
Have you guys know the?
Yes, I know.
It's supposed to be here, it's not here.
Correct.
Yes, Your Honor, this case was referred to me by Urban Forestry. Apparently, they pulled a permit, and the original permit showed the 3 trees to remain during and after construction. So the trees were supposed to remain, and when Urban Forestry did their follow-up inspection, the 3 trees that were supposed to be there were no longer there.
So, Mr. Smith, why did you guys remove the trees?
Several factors. 2 of them were small little lollipop trees that Omar from the Urban Forestry Department said, that's not really that much of my concern. And the other tree was damaged by, partly damaged by the hurricane because it was half a tree. I have a picture actually of what the tree looked like prior.
Perfect.
And I have some other pictures to show you of what the 2 little lollipop trees in the front looked like.
Okay.
So a lot of it is, part of it is ignorance on our part. We had no idea that this would be an issue.
Okay.
Some of it was misfortune by the people that did the demolishing, that they chopped down one of the wrong trees, which we tried to resuscitate afterwards. and one of the two lollipop trees, which actually we wanted to keep. And the other one was when the cleaning truck came up to pick up all the debris, he damaged one of the other lollipop trees. So let me show you some
Have you
pictures.
seen those pictures?
I have some pictures, but I know the trees you're speaking of.
Okay.
To be precise, the two trees, the lollipop trees, were actually in the right-of-way. So those two trees were right-of-way trees as well. The lollipop trees you're speaking of.
Can't really see. Yeah, this is really hard. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
That's what the tree looked like, the little lollipop trees. And then that's what it looked like afterwards. I tried to resuscitate it for like 5 months, and it just, yeah, you had small little.
So, so those lollipop trees he was not allowed to remove without a permit?
Correct.
Yes, correct. And I didn't realize that would be such an issue.
And what was the other tree that you said,
one
the
in the back.
yeah, the one that, the small one that you,
That's a bigger tree. So the one in the back, as you can see, is.
oh, I can't see from that. That's why I was trying to,
Apologies.
that's okay.
It's a round tree on the corner,
Oh.
but the neighbor always chops off half, so it's top heavy on one side.
Mm.
There are 3 branches to it, right? 3 main arms. One of the arms over his side, 2 arms are on our side. One arm was ripped off during the hurricane, and it was totally deformed. In the cleaning up, we just cleaned it up, and I didn't think it was a.
So why did forestry tell him it's, that one tree is not a big deal?
I contacted Omar Leon to see if he could show up today. He's not able to show up. I have no idea why. I mean, the 2 trees are similar. So I don't think he said one would be allowed and one wouldn't be. I'm not too sure.
He actually said that the 2 lollipop trees were not a concern of his. Those were his words. So, and I want to let you know that I am actively working with Omar right now.
Are you going to replace them now?
This is what it's going to look like when I'm replacing it with
Okay.
9 Category 1 trees and 14 Category 3 trees.
And what's the cost of that?
Sitting,
4,000 square feet.
you don't want to know. Probably more than I would like to have, but I'm basically asking for you.
Okay. What are the fines on this?
Give me $3,000, $1,000 per tree, but I don't know if you want to issue a continuance to, for them to work with Omar to get verification on what they're planting back. And maybe if they come into compliance with the after-the-fact tree removal permit, planting more trees, maybe Omar can then say
Okay, all right, I'm going to grant it until June 13th.
June 13th. Okay.
And if he doesn't show up, then, I'm going to make a ruling.
Of
based-
course.
But have him come on June 13th. Is that okay? Are you guys available June 13th?
June 13. Yes.
Okay, all right, so I think it'll be helpful to have him come, and that way he can support your position with the dialogue, and that you're gonna do an after-fact permit and what you're doing, and if he's in agreement, we'll go ahead and dismiss the case at that point.
That sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Page 1, bottom 1, SMA 18-1610 for 736 Lenox Avenue. Your Honor, they made a request for a continuance. This is their second request, but they're here.
What page?
1.
Okay, we're gonna go forward, because we're here. I don't know anything from the city attorney regarding, are you guys in contact with the city attorney regarding this?
No, Jim McMillan, City of Miami Beach Finance Department. There was a request for a continuance yesterday. The complication in this case is that they have a BTR for a building, but the condo association sits on 2 separate parcels. So what we're doing is collecting the condo documents, sending them to the attorney to see if they need 2 separate BTRs or 1, and I don't want to present until we hear from them.
Okay, so let's reset it for June 13th as well, then?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And then if we can close it before, we will.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
What day is it? June 13th. Oh, I won't be. Thank you. Have a good day. You're welcome.
Page 3, top 1. SMA 191795 for 1661 James Avenue.
We have service. I can't tell, I mean, I don't see a signature anywhere. These are so horrible to understand. That doesn't look, I don't see a signature. This, I don't have service. I have no service. Are they in, what's the, situation on this one?
I hand delivered it. I hand delivered it.
Okay,
But
so
they received it though, so they got their BTR already and everything.
is that their signature?
Yeah.
Show her. Oh, it's a service for the, is that service for the case or the violation? Okay.
I don't have service of the hearing. Are they in compliance, by the way?
Date of violation?
The violation's December 29th, 2018.
They are in compliance. They received it on January 7th.
Okay,
So
then I'll
8
go
days
ahead.
later.
That's 7 days later, 8 days later, whatever. I'll go
They
ahead
had a
and,
pending violation and they had paid it in advance.
thank you. All right, I'm gonna grant the appeal and dismiss the case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And page 4, last one, SMA 1837 for 946 Normandy Drive. Nope, no service. Nothing came back, absolutely nothing.
Okay, so this one was, violation was issued on February 7th. When did they get in compliance?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Code Compliance Officer Gaspar Rodriguez. I am the custodian of records for this file. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, because if it's something soon, quick, then it's something we can dismiss, otherwise I'll have to reset it for proper service.
Yeah. Since I'm gonna go see it and see the file if the original officer actually delivered the notice of hearing.
Okay, but no, oh, they did?
No, I'm just gonna since I'm the
Oh.
custodian of records, I don't know if they did or didn't.
Okay,
So-
but my question is, when did they get in compliance?
Jim McMillan, City of Miami Beach Finance Department. They, there's complications with this case because they had a BTR for a bicycle repair shop and they had scooters. So they had a BTR for the scooters. They needed, for bicycles, needed to add scooters. They added the scooters on 2/4. It was issued on 3/14. Prior to that, they also wanted to add, repairs, because they were doing repairs on site, so they had to add that and it had to be inspected, but they came in right after the violation and began the process.
Okay, so they were in compliant, they got in compliance
Yes.
quickly. All right, so I'm gonna grant the appeal, dismiss the case, and return the court class.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, that concludes the 11 o'clock calendar.